Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shirley if you're new here, and if you are new, I would really appreciate it if you become a part of this family. I needed to do an introduction to the video because I didn't want to just be bam in your face and you will see my vitiligo. In this video, I will be showing a little bit more of my vitiligo, and I'm going to show you how I cover, how I'm testing this. The Hide foundation is Hide Foundation Invisible and All Free. Medium full coverage, and these are the shade Umber and Henna. Use also the Hide Multiple Use Full Coverage Concealer. So those are the three things I'm going to be reviewing in this video today. So let's get into it. Me with no makeup on, part of my face. I only let the vitiligo around my chin show, but I also have it around my eyes and nose. Here I am tapping the makeup on to build it on my chin. I'm sorry I went out of focus, not out of focus, was out of frame, but I'm going to correct that in a minute. I'm going to sit back and you can see it, but it's going to be lightly covered. Here, I'm getting my mirror because I had it too low. Now I'm going to continue building this Hide foundation onto my face. And it calls for a lot of tap, 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 looking to see what is still exposed, and then going back in after it dry a little and reapplying it. So it's not an easy task covering this vitiligo on my face, but I do cover my vitiligo. That is on my face. That's the only place I cover the vitiligo. While it's dry, I want to say something. What I don't like about the foundation right off the bat is it got to be moving because it's on my contacts. And I don't have it on my here, but it's up here and it's on my contacts. I'm going to go in with some of this is the concealer. Just a little bit. I picked the concealer to be the color of the foundation because the concealer said it's full coverage. Now, do you see how much? Yeah, it's a lot of work to cover up the vitiligo sometimes. I am going to do a wear test with this. And I'm debating, should I do the setting here? So I will be doing a wear test because it's on my contacts so much. I do go in on the lips. I might have to go off camera to do the setting powder. I didn't bring it anyway. Then I'll set it, come back and let you guys see. I'll show you what I use. So I have to make sure I have up under here covered. Like it look like it's not covering here. Well, I think it's a good foundation so far. Not for me. It's not for me because I have to do too much to make it work. I think it'll probably work if I mix it with the Kat Von D. It's not thick enough for me. It's a lot harder to cover up the white in the vitiligo than to cover up like rosacea, or to cover up a tattoo, or to cover up other skin things without texture. My vitiligo don't have texture, but it is white. And I'm trying to find the easiest way that I don't have to put in so much work to cover it. Okay, I'm gonna go use my setting powder, and then I'll come back and let you see what that looked like with the setting powder. Then after I put on all my makeup, I'm gonna check in every 4 hours, 4 to 5 hours, to let you see what the foundation is doing out throughout the day. Is it gonna hold up? So far, I think it'll work for some people. But it's not working for me. I think it'll work for lighter white people or fair-skinned people better. I'll be right back. Hey guys, I'm back, and I've set the foundation. To me, if you're just trying to cover up a little blemish on your skin and you can use that concealer, it do cover it. And I like the way it worked on I don't have vitiligo over in this area, or right up here, along here. I only have it around my eyes and around here. This is covered with vitiligo. So I'm gonna go off and finish up my makeup, and then I'm gonna talk about this foundation and concealer. Hi guys, I'm back, and I have on a full face now, and I've used the hide, and in the shades Henna and Umber, and I used a concealer, you know, in Umber, and this is the site, Innovation Concealing. Our custom formulated foundation and concealer hide anything while maintaining result throughout the day and keep your skin hydrated. So you see this showing the girl here. You see how I covered up that? And it's showing you that it's lightweight. The concealer costs, it's on sale right now for $26. And you can send in to get 10% off if you sign up. And then the foundation is $30. Hidden Premium Foundation, $30. Or you can get the combo for $50. And that's what I did. I got the combo for $50. And then I ordered the foundation separate. So $50, $60, $80 for those 3 items. And it's supposed to, after setting it, I actually went in and set it under my eyes with the Covergirl Lucent Trans Powder, and then Laura Mercier Medium Deep. If you don't have to apply as much as I did, it sets itself to me. You might have to use a little powder, but not that much. I had to use it all over. And so far, I love the way it looked on my skin, but it took too much for me to feel here. To cover up what I was trying to cover up. This don't need covering up. But if you have like, not black spots or dark spot or freckles, which you shouldn't want to cover with, or anything that you want to hide, it's a good foundation for that. But for me, it was a little trying to cover up this vitiligo, period. And I emailed them to ask them, okay, guys, tell me about, will it cover up the vitiligo? Is it easy to cover up vitiligo? I think it could cover up the vitiligo if you are a white person or a very fair-skinned person, because the vitiligo don't show up as hard as it do on a darker skinned person. I think it will work perfectly on that. These are the different shade ranges they have. And I use the last henna. There go Umber, and that's henna. The henna is too red. The umber was not quite dark enough, so I just put like a drop of the henna in there to get the results that I have now. I will be checking in and out, and I might put that before. Nah, I'm gonna do it at the end. I'm gonna be checking in and out to show you what it looked like. Now it's been almost an hour and a half since I had on the foundation. And let me show you one thing, which is one of the hardest part for me to cover. I don't know why, but right here, you can see is lighter here under there. And I tried like to put a little bit more. It just refusing to cover that spot. So I will see you in about 2 or 3 more hours and then let you know what it's doing on my face, because she will be doing, the day is a very busy day for her. So I think I'll be able to do a really good wear test on this. I will see you in a second. Hi guys, I'm back, and it's almost been 4.5 or almost 5 hours since I put the foundation on, and it's holding up well to me. It's holding up really well. And I forgot to say that I didn't put a setting spray on top of this foundation, and I think it's doing really good to not have been set with a setting spray. The only thing is, you see right up under here, but that's my problem area anyway with any foundation I use. If it's gonna come off, it will come off there. I don't know, and it didn't come from me having on a mask. It was gone before I put on the mask, and I wore the mask about 30 to 40 minutes, and it still looked good. So I'll be back later this afternoon with my final thoughts on this foundation. Hide. So guys, I am back, and it's been almost 8.5 hours. It is now 15 minutes till 5. Let's look, and I'm gonna talk about it. You can see like right up under here, some of the foundation is coming off. But that's the problem part for me anyway. And then this is always the problem part in the wrinkles. You can see some settling, like spacing, not settling, spacing. And right here. But I think that was me. Final thoughts. Look, this is the only place I'm a little oily, just very little oily here and here. And I did not put any setting spray on my face. The application of the makeup for me was a little hard, and it's because of the vitiligo. Trying to cover that up and maneuver through covering it up was a little hard. But I think it's a really good foundation, because when I put it here, this is my, no vitiligo is here. This is my skin complexion over on this side, just a regular brown, Shirley. That covered up so beautifully. I love it. If you're looking for a foundation that can cover up with the concealer to cover up your dark spots, or if you have rosacea, or if you have, like the rosacea is red, if you just have skin blemishes, or you have a birthmark on your face, I think it will really hide it. That's why they call it hide. It really will cover it up. I think if you're a white person with vitiligo, a very fair-skinned person with vitiligo, it'll work better, because you don't have to work as hard to make it the same color you are, this same brown, dark brown that you are. You don't have to work hard to get that. This, you have to work a little harder to get this white to mesh with the darker brown of the skin. That was the hardest thing for me, but I like it. 8 hours, no setting spray. I had on a mask. That's where you see that little lightness maybe right here. I had a mask on, and that way it came off, but everything else is still look really good to me. So guys, I want to thank you for stopping by and taking this journey with me to find the perfect foundation. Hide is really, really close. And what I do like, I didn't have to mix it with anything. It was just Hide. I want to find a drugstore foundation that will cover up the vitiligo, even if I have to do 2 shades together. Even if it costs like $14, at least that'll be $30 for 2 bottles instead of $30 for 1 bottle. I'm looking for that now. So I want to thank you guys for stopping by and watching my video. And if you're new here and you just became a part of the family, welcome to the family. And I will see you in my next upload. Mwah, mwah.